What's up, man? It's your boy Seannn, and I'm back at y'all with another mukbang banger. And today we finna smack on some nachos. And today I got my boy with me. Say what's up, bro?
Yeah, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Caymoh. Links down in the description. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and go sub to the YouTube. I'm coming up on 5.2K, so I appreciate y'all show some love, man.
For sure, for sure. Now, today's topic, we will be talking about 2K20 and the NBA today.
Hey, before we get into that though, these nachos hitting. Shout out Seannn and I'm. Appreciate the love.
Yeah, moms do be whipping up in the kitchen. She be getting us right for real. But nah, which you want to start with? You start with the 2K or the NBA?
Let's talk about the league, bro. Let's talk about the draft.
All right.
Oh my God, these nachos are amazing.
So, in the previous mukbang I did, I talked about how the league is, you know, all the free agents, how the draft picks are. My opinion is I think the Lakers going to take it all the way. They're going to win the finals this year. What's your take on that, bro?
Obviously, I think everything depends on injuries and whatnot. But I definitely think the Lakers have the talent, though. They did a lot picking up AD, picking up a lot of free agents. I think it's key to see what they do for the rest of free agency. But just remember this video when I say I've been a Clippers fan. So if the Clippers win it, remember this video when I say I've been a fan. I'm not a bandwagon.
Yeah, me, that's the same thing I was saying, you know, like about the health or whatnot. Like, is everybody going to stay healthy, you know, all that kind of stuff. Because, like, when it comes down to it, who's going to be able to, like, you know, make that long run? It's just go the whole season, or just, like, maintain some good health. But, me, honestly, I'm a LeBron fan, so wherever he go, I'm right with him, you know.
Definitely, no. I definitely want to support LeBron James. You know, I think he has a lot going on. I think he's the greatest of all time. When it comes down to it, I think in the whole grand scheme of things, LeBron James affected basketball different than any other player. So it's definitely why I think LeBron James is the GOAT. But I've been a Clippers fan. Don't forget that.
I mean, I would say he's top 3, but GOAT?
You got it to go. Don't say MJ.
MJ? No, I'm not gonna say MJ. I'm saying like you got like Kobe, you got like MJ, you got like a lot of superstars who can get up there.
I can't go with Kobe, bro. Because we can take it to blacktop on 2K.
I'm so cool with that.
We can take it to the blacktop on 2K.
I'm so
20 is around the corner.
I'm so cool with that.
20
Since you just brought up that, let's go ahead and get into 2K20, man. When that drop, I'll tell you, my fault. These nachos here.
Oh God, I think what bro's trying to say. 2K20, that's gonna be a big deal for both his channel and mine.
Yeah, both channels will be in the description. But yeah, go sub up. You know, I'm on the come up. I just started like a little over a month ago. You know, I'm on my grind, uploading that Fortnite. You know, him too. He been on it for a little minute, about 5.2K. You know, he on his grind. We both doing our thing. But when 2K20 drop, that's when everything changes, bro. 2K20 is the real deal breaker. We're gonna be.
Y'all gonna see mass collab videos from me and Seannn. Just make sure y'all stay tuned.
A lot of collab videos.
I'm telling y'all, go down in the description, go sub to me, turn on the bell, turn on notifications.
Same for me, man. Check it out, bell. You know, be in there. I'm gonna try to start streaming. You know, I'm gonna try to get that up too, along with the vids. If I don't upload, I'm gonna try to stream. You know, try to stay consistent. All that good stuff.
Definitely for me, you have a video going up every day. If not a video, definitely a stream. But feel free to follow me on Twitter as well. I talk about a lot of real life situations. I talk about sports on there. So Twitter is just the best way to interact with me, connect with me. I talk to all my fans. I like y'all tweets, reply to DMs and whatnot. So go on to Twitter and make sure I show some love.
I mainly use Twitter just to like promote my videos, you know, tell you when I'm streaming, do all that kind of stuff. I'm not really a Twitter guy. If you want to talk to me, you can either follow my Instagram, link down in the description, or you can add me on Snap at DaKidSeannn23. And the duh is a DAKID SEAN 23. That's how I best interact with my fans. It's just easier for me. I'm hungry a lot. But nah. Back to 2K20. I've had 2K16. I skipped 17 for some reason. 18, 19, and then I'm really about to go crazy on 20. Feel like I'm more developed and like I know what I'm doing now. Feel like back in 16 to 18, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't one of the best, but my record was still, you know, it was alright. I wasn't like horrible. But nah, 2K20, I'm really finna go off and blow up. What's your archetype gonna be?
Honestly, I don't know. I might make a big man, but for 2K20, I feel like 2K20 will give me the best chance to blow up over the time that game is coming out, because everybody knows Fortnite, you know, isn't doing its best right now when it comes to numbers. Obviously, Fortnite's done way better. It's pulled way more viewers than it has normally. And with 2K20 coming around, it's a fresh new game. It's something where you can build a new fan base. You guys know the 2K community is known for not being the best community, but they definitely have a lot of loving fans that change a lot of loving people's lives. You know, 2K20 just gives me the best chance to, you know, blow up on YouTube, get a lot of fans, get a bigger fan base, and that's definitely what I want to try to do.
And a side note to that, like speaking of like the blowing up with the games, you know, it's a lot of popular Fortnite YouTubers. You know, you got your Face Waves, your Razor X's, you got, you know, all these big guys. So like, if you're just like a small YouTuber, like trying to be on the come up, you have to be so diverse from the others. Like, it's gonna be hard for you to like get noticed a lot. And I think like with 2K, cause like 2K, anybody can really play. You know, it takes like little skill, but it still like takes like a lot of IQ. So I think, like, since it's gonna come out and it's gonna be new, you know, all the 2K heads coming out, you know, it's gonna give like a better chance for like small YouTubers, like somebody who wants to grow more, blow up, because like you got all these, like all the newcomers, all the old comers coming in, you know, looking for like the glitches, you know, the VC glitches, all that type of stuff. And I think that'll be essential for you blowing up, because Fortnite right now it's definitely, like he said, not doing its greatest. It's definitely at its better days.
Definitely, when it comes to 2K, I feel like I know a lot of people have a lot of connections when it comes to 2K. I definitely feel like that'll help me get my name out there more. Some of my most popular videos on my channel are actually 2K videos, and they get a lot of interactions now. So since I've been doing YouTube for almost 3 years, I figured out that, you know, being where, you know, you have friends and whatnot makes YouTube a lot of fun, because people don't understand that it's not just playing video games when you're making YouTube videos. You have to go through a lot. You have to force yourself to play the game sometimes, even when you don't want to. And editing videos to make people enjoy them is a lot harder than you think. It's not just about dragging and dropping clips. You want to sync it up with your song. You want to make sure the most fresh clips are at the beginning. You want to make sure that you can have your audience, you know, on the video the whole time. And that's something that we try to do during this mukbang, so hopefully you guys have noticed that. But it's definitely a lot different than just playing video games. You know, YouTube, it really does take a toll on your mind as well. And it's hard to create a balance, because you have to play the game a lot of hours of the day. Like, I try to play the game for at least 12 to 14 hours and try to see your friends and get sleep and all that in the same day. It's definitely difficult, but it's why people who are successful on YouTube, because they put the hard work in. And you snacking on these nachos, bro.
Oh, bro, they hit, bro. I can't even talk.
Also,
But yeah, like behind this YouTube stuff, it is like a big grind, because like, especially with Fortnite, like you gotta get like raw clips, you gotta do like snipes, you gotta do squad wipes, duo wipes, clutches, you know, just crazy stuff to like to get a good video. At least that's what I do. It takes me like at least 1 to 2 days to get enough clips for one vid, because like I want my clips to be like extraordinary. I want them to be like diverse. I want it to be like, I want to be known for like that clip, like, oh, he just did that, he just did this. And it does, like we said, take a toll on your body, because like playing Fortnite for that long in a certain amount of hours straight does take a toll on you, because like you can break controllers, you can rage out, you can do all this type of stuff, and it's just like it's a pain, really, because like the game is like, back to what we said before, it's definitely not doing its best. You know, like a bunch of bugs, like damage is trash, like it's just a lot of things wrong with the game, and it's like 2K definitely is gonna be our ticket to blow up.
yeah, definitely. You know, just playing the game, like, you deal with a lot, and sometimes the game just isn't even on your side. You could be playing your best Fortnite that you've ever played, and you can't, you know, you just get in the lobbies with players who get guns before you, your guns aren't doing damage. There's just so many factors that, you know, can't go your way in one day that can literally make you not want to play the game all day, even though you still might have to upload, or you might be tired of the game. There's just small little details where you don't even understand it, you know, if you're on the outside and you're just watching a YouTube video, you don't really understand all the work that goes into it.
Yeah, it is like a lot of effort that has to be put behind that game. You know, you gotta rely on RNG, you gotta rely on teammates, you gotta rely on damage numbers, you gotta rely on, you know, your positioning, all that kind of stuff. Cause like, if you got like bad positioning, you can get third party. You got bad RNG, you can die off the rip. No teammate help, you can just get rushed by an entire team and you're dead in like 0.2 seconds. You know, like it's a lot of. I say the game is solely. Excuse me. I say it's solely based around your RNG and how you choose to like how you play it. Like if you go in there, like sad, you know, unfocused, not locked in.
Facts, you're not.
Like
You're not gonna do good.
You're not gonna.
Fortnite is definitely a game where like you have to be on your P's and Q's at all times. And honestly, there's so much more to the gaming side of things that people don't even understand. Like not even just making YouTube videos, just there's things that like as a player, like if you're playing bad, you might literally like change your shirt, change your shorts. You might think like, oh, it's my fit or something like that. I'm telling y'all, if y'all take a shower before you get on the game, you feel way better.
Yeah, cause like it's all about how you go into something. Like let's say like if you play sports, if you go into your championship game, then you know it's about like the best team in the state. You go into it like, oh, we're finna lose, they're the best team in the state. You go in there like that, you're not gonna win. You gotta go in with that attitude, like, oh, I'm finna go in, we finna go in, and we're finna win. We finna take this home, you know. You just have to have a positive attitude and just like you know, be like good about yourself, you know, feel good about yourself. Because like if you don't, you're just gonna set yourself up for failure.
There's so much more about gaming than like people understand, and being a YouTuber, because it's almost like going to a restaurant and just ordering food. You know, there's something behind it. Obviously, something went on in the kitchen. There's a chef. Your order had to get to the kitchen and stuff like that. Like when it comes to gaming, it's something that I want to turn into my career, so I take it very seriously. And like I'm not alone. There's people all over the world. I'm sure Sean can say the same thing. Like he takes gaming very seriously, and like I don't play with my friends that I know in real life, and not because I don't like them, just because they might, you know, get mad because I'm taking the game serious. Like when I get on the game, my goal is to try to like basically change my life every time I get on the game. So I take the game very seriously, and people don't realize that. Like I'll literally not go to, you know, hang out with my friends or something like that just because I want to come home and play the game. And like the World Cup was a big thing. You know, I tried really hard to get good at the game in time for the World Cup, and not qualifying didn't demotivate me. It did the complete opposite. It made me want to work harder. You know, maybe next year I can secure a spot in New York to play in front of millions of people that watch Fortnite across the world. Not even just in the United States, it's across the world. So, you know, things like the World Cup are things that are only in Fortnite. You know, that's an opportunity that you only get in Fortnite. You know, obviously 2K has the 2K League, but Fortnite, you know, is on TV. It was at the X Games last year. Stuff like that is a big deal. You know, only Call of Duty was a game that, you know, has been at the X Games on national TV. So it's just crazy. You know, people don't really understand, like, video games can really change your life at the point where we are in life now.
Yeah, and like how you were saying, like I was saying, like people don't take the game serious, and it's like way more. Like you have to understand, like the amount of effort me and him put into the game every day to try to like get the clips, put out content to like try to get ourselves out there, you know, try to blow up, you know, because like our goal is like a long-term goal, you know, like we want to reach, like he's at 5.2K, you know, like next is like 10K, 20K, all the way up to like however much we get. Me, I'm just now kind of like restarting. I'm at 35 right now, you know, I want to try to hit 100 by the end of summer, and then like 1K before next summer, you know, like we just got to set goals for ourselves. And like if we play with people who don't take that serious and like doesn't like help us out to try to get to that, and then there's no point in playing with them, you know. me and him, we wake up. I don't know when, but like whenever we're up, you know, we'll text each other like, you trying to hop on? We'll get on. We run our little creative session. We get our practice in. We go to pubs, and then we just work out. You know, get our clips in, creative clips, pub clips. You know, all that type of good stuff. And like me and him, we have good chemistry because we do play a lot. And like he is like my best friend in real life. So like our chemistry is like out of this world. But like the longer we play, like the more demotivated, the more tired we get, and like when you're tired, you just don't play as good. So like when all that happens, it's just like this gets demotivating and all that type of stuff. But like when you get like, excuse me, like you get that one good game in, and then like you just like get sparked back up, and then you know it just motivates you to keep going. And then like me, like whenever I'm like mad at the game or I just feel like giving up, I just tell myself, you know, like this is your key, you know. This is your key to like blow up, because personally I don't want to work, you know. I'm a game head. I've always like been a game head. I like to play video games. I used to play sports, but I'm gonna put more of my hard work and focus into gaming because that's what I'm more interested to. You know, I played football, track, soccer, you know, I played a lot, 3 different sports, but me personally, I like gaming because I do it so much. So like I do it constantly. Why not just, you know, try to make a living out of it, you know? Try to blow up off of it, because like it's 13 like 11-year-olds that like get paid a lot of money just for sitting down playing video games. So like that's my goal, honestly, to blow up on YouTube.
And like the way just the way crime has been in Cincinnati recently, just a lot of people have been getting in trouble. You know, just being able to play the game literally from my room, I don't have to worry about like, you know, obviously being on the streets and whatnot. It's just an opportunity that I like to take advantage of because I have a nice setup, and you know, I just able to literally play the game the way like I've always dreamed of. And now I just want to reach like a bigger audience and move past gaming, you know, build like a brand on social media where I can literally just speak my mind to a bunch of like a following, a fan base, and that way I can, you know, continue to build a footprint of, you know, things that I've done and a legacy over time. And like I do get demotivated at times, but I always go back and read my comments on my videos or like my DMs on social media, because the comments, like, you could literally be playing all day and not gain any subs. You can play all day and lose subs. You can play all day and get no views. But literally, you can kill one person and they'll come to your channel and they'll leave a comment, and it just makes you want to push even more, because you could find a person just like that over and over again, and literally at any moment, like you could go to sleep knowing like, damn, there's not a lot of money in my pocket, and literally wake up the next day and your life is totally different. All your videos just blew up. You're getting mass views. You're getting new interactions on social media and whatnot. And literally, like, I guess it's just a suspense that I like. That's what I enjoy. Like, just knowing that at any moment my life could change. Literally, while I'm doing this sentence, a video could blow up right now, and literally things will be totally different. And that's just why I enjoy YouTube, gaming, and just the whole everything.
Yeah, and like for me as a small YouTuber, like I got about 10 videos up and I got 35 subs. You know, I have over 600 watch time, over 200 views. But it's like, for me, what motivates me the most is like we'll be in pubs. Cause I think it was the other day I was in pubs and I was just playing duos with my boy, and I was just playing, right, and I smacked these kids because like really I'm gonna try hard. I try my hardest in the game, you know. I do a lot of fancy stuff, but I did it. And then the 2 kids, they popped up at my channel in my comments, like they were saying like, "Oh, you just killed us! Like you're really good. I just subbed, you know." And I get the notifications. I got 2 new subs, you know. I got the comments saying like, "You're goated. You're cracked out. Keep up the good work." Like stuff like that just really motivates me. That's like as a small YouTuber the most, because like it shows that, you know, I'm going down the right path. I'm doing like the right stuff to like grow and like get better, which is good for me because that really motivates me to keep going. Because like most people, like who start out low, like they don't get that many views, they don't get that many likes, you know, they don't get all that. I don't look at that. I look at my own performance. Like when I upload a vid, I watch it for myself, you know. I watch it, I see what I do, and I wonder how can I make the next vid better than the last, you know. I change my settings. I do like things I usually wouldn't do. I learn new stuff, you know, because like I want everything to be better than the last. Because who knows, like you said, like as we were speaking, like a video I could get noticed by a big YouTuber, you know. It can get shared. It can get anything. It's just all depends on like how you choose to like carry yourself, how you choose like how you choose to, I don't want to say it, how you choose to brand yourself, how do you choose to play, how do you choose to upload, like your attitude, like it's all just depends on you and how you want to do it.
Definitely. Video games, like, people don't understand. Video games are, like, it's a league. You know, the E-League is a thing. That's a professional thing. So you can't just be on Twitter tweeting and talking about whatever. You know, you still have to make sure that you carry yourself in a good way. I think people lose that when they think of video games. You know, they think of, like, a fat guy at home just literally just doing work, eating nachos all day. But it's definitely not that. You know, there's people on social media that I'm literally closer with in real life. Like, people that I've learned and connected with, all because our mutual thing is to achieve in gaming, and that pushes me to build friendships. There's teams that you can grind to join. You know, the free agency is a thing. It's not just in the NBA and the NFL. You know, it's in gaming as well. There's people who get traded. There's contracts. You know, gaming is way deeper than people understand. And you know, there's some stereotypes that I know I try to beat, because, you know, people definitely think, like, you know, gamers are just stupid, they don't use their heads, stuff like that. So that's why I try to carry myself different on social media. You know, I don't want to ever be looked at as dumb. And, you know, I look past all the stuff about just video games, because I feel like I can sit down with anybody and have a conversation and potentially change their mind about the way they look at video games, because I've had to try to do it myself. So I've noticed that some people, once they learn about what really goes on behind the scenes for YouTube and gaming in general, they learn a lot more. And that's how you know, learn to support more people, more YouTubers. Even if you don't like the game they're playing, you support a person for, you know, what they do and just wanting to grow and stuff like that. So there's a lot of aspects that people don't understand. And I think that I want to try to, you know, build my brand to show and shine a light on the more positive side of gaming.
Yeah, because like most of the time, like when people die or like they lose, you know, they tend to get toxic. You know, they might say, oh, they might say this and this, and then they might lose subs, they might lose followers just because of like the unprofessionalism of it. So like when someone does that, you know, you might lose this, lose that, but like if you're more positive about it, you know, like carry a positive mindset like the whole time you're playing, you'll really be cool, because people will see like you're positive, you know, you carry yourself good. You know, you're spreading love, you're showing the community love, you're showing like small YouTubers love, you know, showing like love to everybody, and then like people will recognize that, you know, that's the type of stuff people like to see. And I think when people see that, you know, they are like start watching you more, recognizing you more, because like nobody likes a person who would just be like if you die, like, oh, you suck, you're fat, you still live with your mom, like stuff like that. Stuff,
Dude, buddy.
nah, like stuff like that. You know, they might look at you a certain type of way, and that might not help you in the future, because people could look at you and be like, oh, you're toxic, you know, you kill him, he might do this, you know, and you don't want to be looked at like that. You want to be looked at, excuse me, as a YouTuber who is like positive, you know, spreading love to like all sorts of different people, the fans, you know, the other people, all that kind of good stuff.
I'm talking for 23 minutes. How long did y'all go?
We can go to 25.
25. You could really do the outro right now.
That's right now.
It's at 23 and 45. Yeah, you could really do the outro right now.
Alright, man, we gonna wrap it up right there. I hope y'all enjoyed the video and the little talk we had. Remember, our Instagrams and YouTube channels will be linked in the description below. Make sure y'all go show some love and go sub up. And yeah, man, we out. Peace.